Good morning. I feel okay today. Sometimes I don't feel that great though. I know how it can be. Sometimes you wake up and you feel like you can conquer the world and you had a good night's sleep and everything is good. And sometimes you don't want to even get out of bed. Sometimes you just want to stay here all day long. You want to turn your phone off. You don't want to talk to anyone. And that's okay. Sometimes you have those days, and if you do, I'm letting you know it's perfectly okay to take a day for yourself like that. But I've been trying to figure out different ways to bring myself back up and help me get into a better mood, because I've been having a few of those off days lately, and I've been not wanting to leave the house. So I have come up with a few things that help me get my head right and help me put myself back into a good mental place. And the first thing to do is to make your bed. I know it doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound like the most fun thing to do, but people say that the most successful people in the world, the first thing they do is make their bed. And I think why that works for them is because if you can get that one thing done in the morning, that's the first thing you do, you feel kind of a surge of energy to get the next thing done, you know? And making your bed is just a really simple thing to do. And then who doesn't like to come back to a nice made bed when it's time to go to sleep? I think that's really cool. So let's do a few things and let's try to help ourselves feel better and have a super productive day and rule the world. Okay. Guys, one thing that I always forget to do that's really important is our air filter. Air quality is super important, and it can affect our mood. It can give us headaches if the air filter is bad. I think I'm past overdue on this, so this is a good thing that we're doing this. So here's a brand new clean air filter. I'm gonna spray this thing down so that you have to always clean the air filter too up in here. I'm gonna put this thing back. And then I'm going to spray the outside of this thing, because the outside of this thing is also hella dirty. And that's it. It took literally 1 minute to clean your air filter, and now you're breathing in super clean, fresh air, and you're going to live a better, healthier life, guys. That's it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm back under the table. I've been here before, and I don't remember it being this dirty. It's very dirty right now. I'm not trying to clean it. I'm just noticing, just making an observation. But I'm here because I want to emphasize that maybe there's a place in your house that you don't really spend time in. Maybe it's like a corner or a nook, or that chair that is kind of being neglected, or the garage, or just somewhere that you don't really go. Maybe it's your backyard. Maybe you haven't spent time in your garden in a minute. It could be as awkward as here under the table. I think when you spend time in a place that you don't usually spend time in your house, you gain a new perspective on your space, and it helps you kind of think. It kind of puts you like in, just kind of transports you a little bit and helps you even meditate maybe. And today when I'm filming this is one of those days where I really didn't feel like getting out of bed. I don't feel like doing anything, but I knew that if I got into doing this, I would feel a lot better, and I already do feel better. And I don't know why. There's many reasons why you might be having an off day, or you just don't feel like doing anything. And for me, maybe it's because I'm still healing from some things. I went through some things last year, and I think I'm still healing. And the first step to healing is to realize that you're hurt, and only then that you accept that you're hurt, that you can begin healing. I think that's step one. And it's okay to admit that you're hurt. It's okay to be hurt. It's actually very normal. And, only time can really heal wounds. And to be honest, some things never heal. And that's okay too. But if we can try to grow and try to do good things for ourselves, then I think we are on the road to healing. And I think that's all that we can do sometimes. And that is enough. So I'm going to sit here for maybe another 20 minutes and meditate and collect my thoughts and see what I come up with, see where I land. So I'll be here if you need me.
How about yourself? I'm sneaking by.
I also like to play this sound bowl. It's made out of quartz, It's in the key of C, I think, which I also think is the base chakra, down like in your pelvis. I'm not an expert or anything. I just bought this one time on Amazon because it looked like a really fun time, and it is a fun time. It actually makes a really healing, nice sound and kind of grounds you and helps you relax. And it kind of makes this like very resonant sound. You kind of have to know how to play it and kind of how to move around the stick, like around the bowl. But once you kind of get it, you make a really beautiful sound with it, and you can feel it kind of vibrate inside your body. It's really nice experience. It's really different. And if you've never experienced one of these before in person, I highly recommend it. Literally 11 out of 10. It's like one of the best things in the whole world.
Up in his mind.